I'm aware that already over 1,000 pre-election matters have been filed before this court across the country, which necessitated the establishment of a special task force. My Lord, while we appreciate the time constraints in dealing with pre-election matters by virtue of the limits set by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the suspension of the hearing of all regular cases before the judges who constitute the task force is of serious concern to the bar. For a court that deals with cases arising from serious commercial transactions which impact one way or the other on the economy of the nation, the suspension of the hearing of such matters come with grave consequences on the economy and affects the confidence of investors in our country. And my Lord, like the saying goes, when the determination of cases is delayed, justice is denied. And my Lord, on this, we fault the decision of the National Assembly to limit the hearing and determination of pre-election matters to this court without regard for its infrastructural and manpower deficit. To saddle this court with the responsibility hitherto undertaken by the Federal High Court, all state high courts, and the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, using the same number of personnel and the infrastructure is to overstretch the court unnecessarily. This also takes a great toll on the health of the judges of this court, who are at the moment poorly remunerated. I therefore call on the National Assembly to reconsider this amendment to the Electoral Act 2022. And my Lord, looking at the statistics of the number of judges in this country, my Lord, both the judges and the justices are not yet up to 1,000. And those who handled these pre-election matters before this amendment were about 700 judges across the courts of coordinate jurisdiction with this honorable court. And to say that all that were done by 700 judges have now been compressed and put on the shoulders of only 79 judges. My Lord, we cannot overemphasize the pressure that has been put on this honorable court and the judges of this court. And my Lord, it's unfair, seeing that no provision has also been made, corresponding provision to take care of the pressure that is being put on your lordships by reason of this additional workload. And so, my Lord, it would appear that the 2022 amendment to the Electoral Act by the National Assembly intended to domicile the jurisdiction on pre-election matters in one court. If this were the case, it is proposed that government should consider the establishment of a court that will deal mainly with electoral and other related matters, which court should be of coordinate jurisdiction with the Federal High Court, State High Courts, and the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, from which appeals from the decision of that court should lie to a constitutional court to be similarly established. And my Lord, we also propose that except for matters in which the Constitutional Court would have original jurisdiction, in respect of which appeals will lie to the Supreme Court, the Constitutional Court shall be the final court with respect to matters it would entertain in exercise of its appellate jurisdiction. This will allow specialization of the court, and this court, like other courts, will be allowed to concentrate on its specialized jurisdiction. While this remains the status quo, however, some of the challenges that will be confronted by this court is the tendency of aggrieved litigants to take to the mass media to insult and denigrate the courts, the judges, with uncomplimentary remarks about any judgment that is not in their favor. I had cause recently to call out a senior member of government who, while speaking to journalists, had referred to a particular judgment of this court as kangaroo judgment. My Lord, like I said at the commencement of the legal year in the Supreme Court, we have already put together our papers. We would sue that government official and request the court to hold that such a person is not fit to hold public office, because to make the sort of comments that were made by such an officer is to incite the public against the institution of justice. And my Lord, I'm here, I don't want to disclose who my lawyer is. I'm here with my lawyer in this court, and he has given me a firm confirmation that on or before Thursday this week, that action will be filed. And I think with the controversies about the jurisdiction of this court, we may not come to invoke the jurisdiction of this court in that respect. We would look somewhere within the precincts of one of the chief judges that is present in this court.